Guys, stop sharing and talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I'm not kidding. Here's why. This person shared, who remembers eating these? And the most important thing here is the response.
To be honest, this is really insensitive. People have peanut allergies and gluten intolerance, and you're out here acting like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are a universal experience.
I wish that was fake. I think it's real. I really think it's real. Sadly. So, you know what? Accept this. Accept this. There are people out there who aren't having these same experiences, and you're acting like they're going to relate to them miraculously, okay? Quit being a bigot. Yeah, you. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Zeducation, and welcome to another woke episode. You guys, here on these episodes, we highlight and cover the new level of tolerance that you should be at. If you don't accept all of this, without question, you're a bigot. You're a bad person, okay? So that's why we do these. I'm trying to groom you into the reality of 2022, all right? So as always with these episodes, if you cringe, you lose. And if you lose, you have to make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and you have to watch the rest of our woke SJW episodes. Also, on today's episode, we have a very, very important update about this teacher in Canada, okay? So we will get to that here in a little bit. If you're ready for today's game, head down and like this video, and if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you cringe, you lose. Go. The racial inequality of sleep. Black Americans aren't sleeping as well as whites. Here's why that's a public health problem and what can be done to fix it. Been saying this for years. Sleep patterns, they're racist. Damn it, I'm so glad this is out there. I'm sick and tired of it. Sleeping. This is where we are. Sharon Osbourne wants refund after donating $900,000 to scam Black Lives Matter. Tisk. How dare you, Sharon? How dare you call Black Lives Matter a scam? Lots of organizations have the leaders of their organizations buying mansions, $1 million mansions, renovating those backyards of the $1 million mansions. Come on, it's not a scam. Lots of stuff has changed too, right? It's totally not a political tool. Not at all.
My husband says he's upset with me because, in his words, sweetie, you need to stop spending so much money on DoorDash. Ordering it 3 times a day is not appropriate, and we need to start living within our means. Honey, it sounds like you have an income problem, not that I have a spending problem. Start earning more money and we won't have these issues. So I took his credit card that we share, and I booked a vacation for my daughter Richard and I. We're staying in a hotel tonight, and I hope he enjoys that I charged $8,000 to his credit card. Make more money, darling.
I hope that's fake. I really do. If it isn't, dude, you messed up big time. You messed up big time. And you're going to have to cut it in half. You're going to have to go. You have to leave, dude. There's no choice. You have no choice. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis sending asylum seekers to Martha's Vineyard is like, quote, me taking my trash out and just driving to different areas where I live and just throwing my trash there. A founding member of a foundation which helps refugees says. Quickly after this tweet, comparing immigrants to trash, NBC News deleted this tweet. I wonder, NBC News, why did you delete this tweet? Huh? Fictosexual man married hologram bride, but now struggles to bond with her. Wonder why. So, I just got misgendered. Excuse me, but do I look like a man? Next. American Academy of Pediatrics. Children with head lice should stay in school. And you know why? Because they might have some hurt feelings. They might feel excluded. Who cares if the rest of the class gets lice, right? As long as little Jimmy doesn't have his feelings hurt. I swear to God, that's the reason. Lizzo on her crossover success. I am not making music for white people. Totally socially acceptable in today's world. You can say that. You can say that. That's true. You can say, I am not making music for white people. This is what Lizzo does, and nobody even bats an eye. That's where we are with things. I hope Lizzo digs up Thomas Jefferson and plays his ribs like a xylophone. Just, equality, equal treatment of others, respect. It's all mutual everywhere. You love it, dude. Air Force Academy diversity training tells cadets to use words that include all genders. Drop mom and dad. Air Force Academy also tells cadets to be color conscious instead of colorblind. I wonder why. There's, this is just a part of the problem, but there's a recruiting problem, big recruiting problem. And this isn't the full reason, but it adds to it. Because I don't want to be in a military like this. Not at all. Would you want to serve in a military like this? If a man leaves after you've cheated, he clearly wasn't a real man. Real men would work through it and help you become a better woman. They accept you with all your flaws. I feel bad for all the men that are going to come across this landmine one day. Yikes. Yeah. Women are happier without children or a spouse, says happiness expert. Behavioral scientist Paul Dolan says traditional markers of success no longer apply. I would, respectfully argue this. Come back when these women are in their 50s and their 60s and they're dying alone. They have nobody but their cats. How happy are they then? Demographics of long-term antidepressants. Older white women account for 58% of adults who have used antidepressants for at least 5 years. Over 50% of liberal white women under 30 have a mental health issue. Are we worried yet? Ooh, I wonder, if the message, never get married, never have kids, is at all detrimental. I just wonder. There is a little correlation there, right? Can we make that correlation? Oh, you know what? Here it is. I know what it is. The 58% of adults who are on the antidepressants are married and have kids. There we go. I knew it. Boston Children's Hospital says children can know they're transgender from the womb in deleted video.
Tonight through Tuesday night, buildings on Parliament Hill will be illuminated in the colors of the Iranian flag. We are standing in solidarity with women and others, both in Iran and around the world, who are protesting peacefully for their human rights. And we always will.
But if you protest for your own rights and your own decisions in Canada, you get your bank accounts frozen. Same guy. You can't make it up. Student union bans white students from attending Black History Month events, sparking accusations of racial segregation. No. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, obviously. Vasectomy required. After events of 6/24/22, proof of vasectomies will be required before engaging in any sexual relations. That's funny. Again, poor bastard coming across that landmine. That's, oof. Grandpa's first time seeing a furry. Oh, this should be interesting. What the? Wait a minute. Look at his face. He's just disgusted. Okay, that guy, that gal, that girl, the Zim, is on the field with a tail. They're playing what appears to be softball. Did this person lose fantasy football league or something? I don't even care anymore. I don't. It's over. It's over, guys. How to take control when eco-anxiety strikes. 3 surprising ways to cope with climate change. Eco-anxiety. That's one of the new buzzwords. I'm at a loss for words. I just can't believe this is the world we're living in right now. San Fran Transit. We refuse to release crime surveillance videos because it will make people racist. This is from 2017, but it's a good reminder that this is real. They did this. releasing videos, quote, would create a racial bias in the riders against minorities on the trains. I don't know what you're implying here. If someone did a crime, they did a crime. Just release the video. Right? Maine University in uproar after professor insists there are only 2 sexes. Now, if we ever invent the time machine, I want this article to go back to like the Vietnam time, show all the soldiers there what they're fighting for. You know, this is what they were fighting for. And shame on this teacher, by the way. I have to say that. That's why we do these episodes. Not accepting 2022, not accepting progress. She loses. She cringes, she loses, she gets fired. That's what happens. Pattern recognition is another name for racism and sexism. Just like the one we identified earlier. 58% of women on antidepressants. That's sexist. Don't share that information. Hold men accountable. This may be the only solution to the climate catastrophe. It's time for a strike on sex with meat-eating men. I don't think meat-eating men are even going after that demographic of women. I'm being realistic here. I'm being honest. If they're eating meats, I don't believe... I don't think... My point is here, I don't think your sex strike's going to work. You might need a new solution. Black communities are facing incredible health inequalities. We're looking to change that. Hurricanes coming, protecting black and brown neighborhoods. Hurricanes are not racist, guys. Just FYI. Hurricanes and sleep. That's what we get on today's episode. And Lizzo is not making music for white people. That's, I'm just reading the headlines. Fight bigotry. 98% of straight men are unwilling to date trans women because of hatred. This has to change. Is that a real... Is this real? Like, is someone being serious posting this? Billy Eichner blames straight people for bros flopping at the box office. Of course, if you fail, you blame it on others. Every time, of course. Fans have been theorizing for years, but now clips from the new movie appear to confirm it. Velma is queer. I thought that Velma was with Shaggy. Aren't there clips of Shaggy and her kissing? Everything we knew from our childhood, they gotta change everything. Have to. Of course. It's all problematic. Rep. Andrew Clyde. Can biological men become pregnant and give birth? Planned Parenthood Dr. Bhavik Kumar. Men can have pregnancies, especially trans men. That happened on Capitol Hill. That's in the records. It's in the congressional records, it is. Now, on to the update about this teacher in Canada. So there was a post on a forum somewhere claiming that this was all a ruse. That this teacher, who used to at least, identified as a male, is doing this to get at the school board, who is defending the prosthetic breasts. We're just going to say that. Because that's the very large, Here's the post. This dude is gaming the system, and Anon here yesterday was in this dude's class. This teacher was almost fired for toxic masculinity last year, as well as not embracing woke culture. He dropped red pills to his class, such as how silly gender-neutral bathrooms are. The school board hates him. He's now upping the ante to exploit the very clown world the school and society itself created. His long game is most likely to get fired, and then sue for discrimination. There is no other explanation. No better way to troll clown world than to become an over-the-top caricature of a woman. So, I don't know what's true here. I'm just presenting the information to you. Maybe we will get some truth out of this situation. I don't know. But that being said, at the current situation, if you don't accept Cup Z's in your children's classroom, you're a bigot, you're a bad person. What do you think about today's woke world? Did you cringe at all? Because if you did, you lose. All right, obviously. You're going to get canceled. You're going to get fired from your job. and we're going to take it off YouTube. Let me know in the comments what you cringed at. Also, please double check. Please make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Please like this video. Please help me get it recommended to others. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
For the children.
Idiots.